Hello, hello.
Hey, check. How do I sound?
Hey, Andy, fresh full of cum, Andy.
I cannot fuck this up for an hour. I think.
Ooh, I think so.
I think you're gonna keep that quiet for an hour.
Wait, keep what quiet?
Oh, you guys, we're back. And we got a new mixer. And we got new mics. Thank you so much. It's because of people like you.
It's because of people like you who are on the Patreon, not the people like you who aren't on the Patreon. No, you guys help too.
You guys too.
Thank you. All because of you people.
You can't say that. But yeah, all because of you people.
I just said it. Thank you, you people.
The panty ring.
There's like just all our black fans are offended. What did Andy just say to me?
What? You people with money who are very generous.
I was trying to have a good commute.
Yeah.
They turn around, go home, call in sick. My podcast upset me.
We're Top 5 Podcast. Oh, you don't got it. What are you doing?
I'm just topping it off.
Okay, dude, I'll finish it.
I like topping. Nigga, I'm smoking too.
Oh, okay.
Top 5 DOA.
Top 5 DOA. How are you guys? It's been a while. It's been more than a week.
I'm
good.
When
do we? Oh yeah, because
Before 420, like right before 420.
Right.
When was 420? No, we recorded on a Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and today is not a Monday.
No, it's the day before.
We had to do a switcheroo on the potty pod.
Maybe even next week too. We'll have to do another switcheroo.
Yeah,
we can always do switcheroos.
Yeah, might have to be.
That does sound. Immediately moves the mic stand.
Oh, did that pick up?
Yeah, dude, you're a fucking fiend. Oh, you're a fidgeting fiend.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was picking up.
Yeah, shouldn't do fucking meth.
Did y'all ever listen back to my audio to see if I don't sound like dog shit when we play it back?
You don't.
What?
I don't sound like dog shit?
No, it's because you get real close on the mic.
But like right now, I feel like I still sound.
No, you sound great.
This is perfect.
Okay.
No, it's a nervous thing
my
when you want to. Dude, he's fucking falling for it. It's a nervous thing when you podcast. You want to kiss the mic.
There's no way I won't touch the mic stand again. I kiss all I want to do.
Well, here's the thing. You can't, or else. What does or else mean? Find out and touch it.
I can't.
What does the or else mean? Find out on the Patreon.
Patreon starts dates on one of those torture racks. We're slowly stretching his body.
Yeah, we're lowering Nate on.
I'm getting taller.
We're tricking him into thinking it'll get him taller. We're like, no, we're breaking your bones.
No, I'm
idiot.
getting tall. It's worth it. It's worth the shot.
What would you do? How many? He's jonesing, man. He can't.
Because it's not perfect. I'm trying to make everything.
It'll never be perfect, Nate. Ooh.
I think I figured out how to fix it. It's all in the chair. It's all in the hips now.
Sorry.
No.
That's where podcasting is. All in the hips.
It's all in the hips.
Yeah.
It's all in the hips.
Just find a new way to say gay. Call something gay.
Dude. All right, I got to tell you guys.
Oh yeah,
wait, Nate, you said you
had
wanted to bring something up. I didn't forget. I've been thinking about it ever since.
Yeah. I'll wait till you get into whoever.
My story.
Start telling me about you. Tell us about you.
Well, you guys, I went to the premiere for Pete Davidson's Bupkis.
That looks sick.
It was pretty. It was unreal. I thought I was dreaming.
For listeners who don't know this, because I don't think we posted it anywhere.
Yeah.
My girl, she's a bit of she's a girl. She looks at fucking celeb gossip stuff. Yeah. And so she saw like a thing pop up that was, like, here are the pictures from the night of the premiere of Pete Davidson's new show. Cause Pete's a megastar now.
Yeah.
And from that, she's just scrolling through. Like, who are all the famous people who are there?
So retarded.
Here's Pete Davidson. Oh, here's Steve.
Wait, let me turn it on the screen. Let me turn it on the screen.
This is so retarded.
Yeah, this is like she's like literally just doing girl stuff.
Yeah.
She's just in her habitat, being a girl,
swiping through like, all right, so Pete has
Pete and his girlfriend,
blah blah blah.
Pete, his girlfriend, Machine Gun Kelly,
and some chick he knows,
Lauren
Michaels, and Pete Davidson.
Got a story about that guy.
After Steve Buscemi, Pete Davidson. It's just like regular, just regular
Pete Davidson,
stuff.
his mom Amy, babe.
Yeah.
Sister Cassie, babe.
Respectfully.
Yeah. Kenan Thompson,
babe.
That's not me. Olivia Milch, Marissa Janet, and Judah Miller.
Yeah, just a bunch of
black people.
Yeah.
Mid.
Bunch of blacks.
Yeah. Okay.
I was right. You get it? The Juice.
Oz
Rodriguez and Kenan Thompson.
I got it.
Machine Gun Kelly by himself.
Pussy.
And then what the hell?
Alex.
And it's not just a picture of LeMaire.
It says LeMaire Lee.
But no, it's not just like, because you think it's gonna be
she came. I was hungover. This was that Thursday I blacked out last. This was high society night.
Yeah.
So I'm in bed hungover, and then she just comes in like, look at this.
I was in the middle of girl stuff. Look what I found.
Look who shows up.
No, and I love it too because it's not just, you usually expect it's a picture of LeMaire doing some aw shucks pose, but it's like, of course it's you. Like, you guys were probably in the middle of reciting something from Power Rangers together. Just like locked in.
Yeah. Red Ranger, Tyrannosaurus.
Allpeople.com name list.
Well, because I
started to make it the background of my phone.
That's my credit, dude.
I was saying, like, I was like LeMaire. Oh, People Magazine's LeMaire Lee.
Yeah.
I was saying, I was like,
no more LeMaireLee.com. LeMaire Lee.
Peoplemagazine.com. LeMaire Lee.
I was saying, I was like, LeMaire's gonna go to that party and just everyone's gonna be his friend, and it's like, yeah, of course the picture is you fucking locked in with Alex
Moffat.
Yeah,
he's cool, but what happened was, like, right before that, I was like, yo, are you in Always Sunny? You look like Rickety Cricket.
Yo.
And like, as I think about that,
he got so mad.
that is an insult. Yo, are you the homeless guy who has who has leprosy?
Look
from
at him.
Always Sunny?
He looks just like him.
That's hard to get that from this angle, but you're like seeing his face.
I see it now, but I didn't think Rickety Cricket when I saw the picture the first time.
Dude.
There's a place called Rickety Cricket Brew. Yo, dude, he's so much uglier.
Dude, they're twins. They're fucking twins, dude. That guy,
he doesn't even look a little like him.
I meant if he had his shit together is what I meant, but they do look like he was mad.
He's got a solid jawline.
He did not forget my name. I gave you.
He kept saying that fucking idiot LeMaire Lee. Yeah. That's how he remembered your name.
Yeah, it's so funny. And then before that, we went to the Apollo. I was drinking, and then
this was at that's where the premiere was at the Apollo.
Yeah. I was tizzing out, and I needed to go outside.
You were tizzing out?
Oh, you were. What was it? Sensory overload?
Yeah, it was just too many people.
Was it too many? Was it because it was like, because you're like a fucking like. You're a TV show junkie. You like fucking celebrities and TV shows and all that shit.
Too many people.
Oh, it was like physically too many people.
It was so many people there. I had to go outside. I just tried to walk out of the room, and I was when I'm walking through people, I say sorry.
Yeah.
But
you're a big sorry guy.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, I'm very sorry.
So much so that I don't know what you're saying sorry for half the
time. I was just walking through the crowd, trying to get through people, being like, sorry. And then I shoulder bumped Lorne Michaels just like hard as hell.
Yeah.
And then I kept walking outside, and then Shane was like, what the hell was that, dude? I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, you just fucking truck sticked Lorne Michaels. No, I'm ruined.
So did Lauren complain?
Because he was trying to shake Shane's hand when he did that. And I went, boom. And he was like, and Shane was like, nah. And I was like, oh.
That's so funny.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
The reason, not even, but at the end of the day, Lorne Michaels is aware you exist.
No, not even, dude.
Not even? Not after a shoulder truck? Nah, and Shane's his guy. You were there with Shane? Yeah. You don't think Shane's black friend shoulder trucking him stands out to him?
No.
He does live a nuts life.
That Grateful Dead shirt. Take him out.
I went to apologize to him at the after party. I was like, yo, dude, I'm sorry. He was like, I don't even remember. I was like, all right, cool. He remembers.
That'd be great if he was actually seething over it.
Dr. Evil never forgets, dude. $1 million.
Oh, dude. Actually, I bet you that fixed Lorne Michaels' night.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he was upset? He was like, oh no, LeMaire Lee shoulder checked me.
I think he called off the hit. I think he went on his cell phone and was like, never mind. I'm
stand down, boys.
Keep the $10,000.
Don't put him off the porch.
He's gonna get Kenan Thompson to dangle you over the balcony like fucking Suge Knight and
That's what he gave $10,000 to Kenan Thompson to get his goons to fuck me up.
To give you the old Chris Red?
Yeah, they gave me the old red, dude. Yeah, that was fun. That was real fun.
Was that before or after the shows in Philly?
Before.
Okay.
Yeah, and those were fun too. My mom came to one.
Yeah.
It was me, Bees, and Shane. And
the Bees.
my mom came outside, and Bees came outside. She was like, LeMaire wasn't funny when he was a kid.
That was the first thing she said.
I know Bees let you have it after that.
Wait, what did he? I'm picturing him be like, he ain't funny now, dude.
He was like, oh yeah. My mom was like, yeah, we were in Detroit. It was all serious. They would know how far gunshots were away.
Yeah, that's so autistic.
We just hear gunshots. Yeah.
40,000 kilometers.
Yeah, we wouldn't stop
dude,
playing
you
video
hear-
games.
That's far as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so far. Why'd you go British? You know miles and feet.
Well, I feel like that's just more autistic if you fucking do distance in kilometers and centimeters.
About 2 meters away.
Yeah. Autistic.
Well, now that's right in your living room. We both went the other
Hey,
direction.
dude.
Hey, man.
No, it was outside. It was out front on
It
the
was
sidewalk.
Peaches.
That's what
It was. Yeah, Peaches. She's wild.
Let me in.
Do.
Actually, I heard about you after that show.
What show? The
Philly shows.
What'd you hear?
So I just heard that you were having a good time after the show. You were just chilling. You were mingling. You were smoking cigs, and then I heard you was out there smoking cigs with a nice little pog ting.
Oh,
Just chopping it up with a little pog ting that it looked like you were.
Wait, you doing a little chop with some pog?
The pog ting. The news got back to me. You think y'all out here just talking to pogs? And just
no. I knew this was going to happen.
Yo,
It was.
it happened because those were like 19 no's in there.
It was.
No.
You know Josie? It was Josie and Sonia. And when we were walking around the casino, I was like, you guys are helping my profile so much. I was like, dudes are out here talking about me. They were like, LeMaire was with 2 girls, dude.
Yeah, I did hear. Well, I hope Sonia and Josie know that someone called them pog tings and reported back to me. There's like, I think LeMaire is about to fuck a couple pog tings. They didn't say pog tings, but they're pog tings.
I extrapolated.
Yeah.
I added the tings, but they did emphasize the pog.
Yeah.
But just know, if you out here wandering the world with pogs, it gets back to you, boy.
I know. Nate, we were walking around the casino. I was like, you girls, people are going to hear about this. And they're going to be like, yo, LeMaire was hanging out with these 2 girls. I said, thank you so much. You guys are helping me out.
Out of like the friendly women we have with our lives, those are the 2 that would get you people being like, yeah.
It was crazy that they were together at the same place at the same time. I thought they were the same person for a long time.
That's so funny. I've never looked at him from the neck up.
Yeah. Sonia is Josie with glasses.
You're punk rock Josie.
That means Josie's Superwoman. She takes off the glasses, puts on that dress, and you're like, whoa. All right. Yeah.
Cosplay Josie, make my childhood horny.
Dude, I knew somebody would hear about that. I don't know how, but when we were in the casino, I was like, somebody's gonna say something.
Damn, dude. It's just the price you pay. Dude, life hasn't been the same since 13K, dude.
14 now.
Did you get a People magazine?
Hey,
book?
what's up, Rhea Ripley? No.
Hey, get your own horny bit.
You didn't feel like a lot of pops this day?
No.
That was in my head. Like he's gonna get a couple like hoes to
I'm
start
not cute
following.
enough.
But I feel like you make it a People magazine and you get some ladies. That
I feel like you get called scrumptious.
There was girls in my life who were like, yo, you're in People magazine. I was like, what? It was Layla. Layla sent it to Sean, and Sean sent it to me. I was like, what the hell is this?
That's how you respond when Sean sends something to you. What the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah. I didn't even know they were taking a picture.
Yeah.
I was just trying to coast and live.
The guy in the back looks like he photobombed. Like, ooh, I got a LeMaire Lee picture.
An Alex Moffat picture.
You gotta be, yeah.
Rickety never heard of that guy.
I got him the Rickety Cricket picture. I did send him a message. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I was being an asshole. My bad. But he didn't reply. So I'm making fun of him more.
He didn't reply?
No.
Rickety cricket.
Wow, this is clearly a fake connection.
Cricket ass.
Your face now that I know y'all did connect, it looks like you're looking at him like, yeah, I said it, pussy.
Yeah, he's pissed.
That smile is so bad.
He's pissed.
He's holding in an N-word.
Yeah, I know.
They say Alex Moffat says the N-word constantly.
That's what I heard.
That was what his first 3 sketches were based around. It's like, Alex, it can't just all be N-word jokes.
All right, what if I play a homeless guy who's addicted to drugs and has leprosy?
Because he's homeless, he says the N-word. But no, he can say the N-word because he's schizophrenic. God damn it, Alex.
He's lost his mind. He's fucking loco. Yeah.
What if
that
next
was all
week
the news, though? I felt like I definitely told you I heard things about you.
Yeah.
Did you think it was gonna be more than that, or did you kind of know?
Yeah, what did you do that you think it was going to be?
I'll tell you guys on Patreon.
Yeah.
Just remember, I had to delete my Snapchat.
You had to delete your whole Snapchat?
Yeah, it was becoming a problem.
Were you firing off?
What were you going to fucking do? You go
We'll talk
do
about
more,
it on the Patreon.
You do more group fucking?
I'll give you guys all the details on the Patreon.
Give me. Can I get like if you were? What's the what's the word I'm looking for? Like a tease. What's the tease?
Somebody's trying to blackmail me.
LeMaire, I got to say this. Wait, you're getting blackmailed?
Somebody's trying to blackmail me.
Wait, an actual blackmail?
Yeah. Getting blackmailed by a blackmail from Patterson, New Jersey, and I know that because I found out who it is.
Yo, expose whatever they're going to try to
I
blackmail.
didn't find out anything. I just know. Not into the Patreon. I'm trying to tease, Nate.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, on the Patreon, expose whatever he's trying to expose so he can't.
I'm not
take his
exposing
power.
anything. I deleted it all. I can just
Dude,
tell
whatever,
you guys what happened.
But they still
whatever
have
he
it.
has blackmail on you has to be wild. The shit you say on podcasts, the things you admit.
I know. It's not even that wild.
I'll be honest.
Is it
You better
personal?
You better give in.
No.
You better give in.
What?
Pay him, dude.
Yo, cough up the bread.
He sent me a message because he thinks I have money. He was like, yo. He was like, all right, you've been caught. You got 20 seconds to respond. 20, 19, 18. I was like, dude, stop.
He texted every number.
Yeah. So I'm going to stop telling. I'm stopping, dude. We got to move on. This is page talk.
Yeah,
this is page talk.
Page talk.
I got to keep this behind the paywall.
Yeah,
Everybody can't be listening.
It's
to my
only
secrets.
the real bros.
$1 a month. And you find out about page.
Dude, about that. Go $2 a month. Get the video.
It's
better on the video.
It really does, though.
Yeah. It's different. It's just different.
I mean, sometimes we get naked.
Not in a while.
It's been you gotta go deep in the page to find this naked.
It's been did we do a muscle tee episode?
Oh, we did like a couple, but one we did that Old Man Hustle. Who shout out Old Man Hustle. The best club in the city.
What the hell?
The best club in the city, according to Nate Marshall.
What the hell? Nate went to their classic canceled Tuesday show.
No, I got on.
Oh, Nate was working the classically canceled Tuesday show.
But
you lost money to go to a place that hates you.
They don't hate me. I'm there. I don't know what happened. I genuinely don't know what happened. I just was booked and was like, I'm there.
Yeah.
But what were we saying? Shout out. No.
I still have a vendetta. I don't know why. I'm still kind of pissed about it. I don't ever want
I
to go
feel
there
you, dude.
again.
I try to have.
They'll find out you're on People Magazine.
I try to have as many vendettas as I can. You don't have to like do much. Then
You're a heavy vendetta guy.
Oh, dude, if you just stack up vendettas,
Who's your biggest vendetta?
Lorne Michaels, he didn't get out of LeMaire's way.
That's a good reason to not really.
Fuck with him.
Yeah.
Just make up shit in your head.
You took the old Michael Jordan approach?
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Michael Jordan, everybody, clap your hands.
It's Philadelphia. Joel MVP.
Stomp your feet. Yeah, dude.
Yo, I'm floating. I know by the time this comes out, they could have just lost. But right now,
They're only on game 2
No, this is
tonight.
game 2. Is he playing?
he's supposed to, but I don't really want him to.
Yeah, give him like 10, 15.
I wanted, it would have been like a solid 10 if you would have waited till Friday.
Well, I
days or
he
games?
should wait.
Days.
Okay.
He
But
should wait.
I think they said he's playing.
Yeah.
I think he's probable
Didn't he
for
like
the
tweet
day.
or something? He's like, I'm back.
I didn't see. I've been running around with you all day, nigga. But
he shouldn't come back.
especially because they stole one in Boston.
They
Like,
didn't steal one, dude. They came out the mud.
well, yeah, they did. But when I say they stole, when I mean like no one was expecting them without Joe to get a win in TD Garden.
Yeah.
So like that's what I mean. They stole.
Yeah.
But then Harden was over there. Like Harden was like, we didn't come here expecting to lose, and we're not expecting to lose the next game.
James Harden's a winner, dude.
I love where the Sixers are right now.
Sixers have so many good like just little clips where who's the dude on the bench yelling at Paul Reed?
That's like what PJ's literally on the team to yell at people and play defense.
Get him ready. Get him. Yeah.
And then after the game, they were like dapping up James Harden. James Harden, he's like, only one game, only one game.
They were getting excited. Dude, it's one game. Calm down.
There was so many good sound bites from the game. Yo, I gotta give you props. I was talking to someone at work today about the game. I was just saying things you said to me. I was just saying things you said.
Yeah, that's how sports starts.
Because I talked to the one dude. I was talking to the one dude. I was just like, I was just making conversation. I was like, what do you do on the weekends? And then we started talking about sports. And I was just like, you watch basketball? And the second I said that, I was like, why did you say that? You don't know anything. And then I just started saying things you said.
Your self-conscious knew you had some stuff in there to fire out.
Yeah. Well, also too, I did after we did the show. We did the Philly podcaster show at Helium, and when we finished that up, the game was wrapping up.
Yeah,
that was really fun because
that was the hype part of the game. 2 minutes,
dude. The whole show let out, hung out in the bar, and then like we all watched the fucking end of the game together.
It was
and then,
perfectly timed,
dude. It was so fun.
Yeah,
it was so fun.
Everybody, it was the loudest cheer of
the night.
We're like, wow.
And then like at Helium, they played the song.
Yeah,
76.
They did.
Yeah, whoever was like working the bar put the song on.
Shout out Hank.
Yeah, if we'd have done the pod that day, I wouldn't have been in the show for a second. I'd have just been sitting at the bar getting hammered,
just watching the Sixers.
Just watching the Sixers getting up, yelling.
Yeah.
But
it was good. Good time.
It was.
That was a good green room. You fucking called on the snacks.
Oh yeah.
Yo, how'd you feel that night? By the way,
what do you mean
with the honey?
It didn't hurt me at all.
Just talking about it.
Really?
I got another syringe in the car.
Yeah, because he had what was the shit called?
RSO.
Yeah.
RSO, and he had the syringe.
I wasn't even there.
And they were saying that it was like 0.1.
They're saying every 0.1 is like
30 milligrams.
35.
Yeah, and then like they were like, yo, if you do a little of it, that'll probably zonk you out. And then we'd look over and LeMaire had done like half of it. And like everyone was like, all right, dude, have fun. And then I was talking to him all night. Fine, all night.
I did the rest later. This is bullshit.
Yeah,
now, what do you think that is? Do you think that it was weak or you have a problem?
I have a really good metabolism, probably.
Doesn't look like it.
I mean, this is from over abuse of my metabolism.
Is my metabolism working extra hard? Can you imagine what it would look like if it was bad?
Is that what affects your weed being intake?
I don't know.
I don't really think so.
Because it is kind of, because you do have to digest it and then it has to like get out that way.
But I know like RSO you can like put under your tongue and still like, get it.
It's like the dip of weed.
Swallowed it, brother. It is.
I mean,
that'd be fun.
I wouldn't call it the dip because you can do everything. You can dab RSO.
Dude,
you can lace your blunts with it.
How fun would it be if you get like a Zyn pouch with weed in it?
A Zyn pouch with weed in it?
You just keep it in your gums.
No, dude, that would suck. Zyn sucks.
I like Zyn.
It sucks, dude.
It's not bad. Here's the thing: cigarette is goat. But I don't mind a Zyn. I don't mind a Zyn.
I don't know how you could do a weed Zyn because like once it hits you, you're going for a ride. It would have to be like a 10 milligram thing that slowly releases. I don't even know what that fucking means.
It'd have to be a cruising speed Zyn.
Yeah,
that's too much science for weed. That's why I don't like the RSO right now.
Wait, weed is all science.
Weed isn't all science.
Not OG weed, not flower, not just good old, not a smoke a bone like an old man says.
What do you mean? Aren't they still doing like, especially if you do it inside with all the lights and you got to do the hydroponics and temperatures?
Well, yeah, I guess if you're doing the outdoor grow, it's science. You're right.
I feel like weed is mad science.
There's a lot of
and then like
it's not mad science. I mean, man.
I'd say it's weird science. Yeah. Weird science. Getting super fucking high. Weird science.
There is a science to growing, but I don't Oh yeah, you know what? Weed is all science. I like smoking weed.
Yeah,
smoking it's not science at all. Fire to burn or fire to
paper. Smoking weed's like caveman shit.
Yeah. I like that.
Burn.
I like a little science in my weed, or this might be heavy science. My vapes might be heavy science. I don't.
That's a bit sciencey.
That's a bit sciencey.
It's a little science. It's just like
Isn't much?
You're still using flour for your vape though.
Yeah, I'm not a liquids guy.
Mushrooms are like the least science. You can like forget about them and they'll be fine.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, mushrooms just existing? Yeah.
I remember talking to a friend in college. He was thinking about growing them in his fucking closet because he found out it's like easy to grow mushrooms.
Yeah, you just put them in a moist, damp tin, just like a fucking
like not a Tupperware, but like a big
Tupperware,
ass. Like a big. You could probably do like a little batch in a Tupperware.
Yeah,
LSD is like the most science. I think that was literally that was literally like it wasn't there, and then a scientist was tinkering, and then in the late 60s, early 70s, we had LSD.
Yeah, you talk about the Ultra.
Well, that's how it shifted to that eventually. Can you imagine?
The Ultra is like when they started trying to do like lucid dreaming and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
MK Ultra?
Yeah. The Ultra. It's the only Ultra I know.
Well, no, MK Ultra was when the government was like, we could use this for mind control. We could use this to like read minds and shit like that. They're doing a bunch of tests.
The government's fucking retarded. No.
Don't you know it?
Have y'all ever tried to lucid dream?
How do you do it?
You just gotta. I mean, there's ways. Like you can look online, and there's like things that are supposed to help you try to do it. I tried for like months straight.
Well, what did you do?
Every time I actually did it a little bit, I would realize I was dreaming. Like as soon as I was like, I'm dreaming, I do the same thing every time. I would try to jump really high, and then as I was going up, I'd wake up.
What's your process of lucid dreaming?
Why would you jump really high? You jumped out of your dream, dude. You jumped back to consciousness.
I just thought Nate's dream is to be high up.
That was one of. Well, he's also short. Everybody forgets.
But you're the one talking about it.
Well, when I would jump there, you got me. But I don't know. It's just the phrase. I think it was like the second I was trying to do something before I woke up.
Yeah.
Like because I think that was more of what was happening. I would like be starting to realize I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
Starting to wake up and trying to do a thing. I don't even remember what I used to do. I was like really for a while into like reading about trying to lucid dream. Yeah. And it's something about like how you're going to sleep, like going to sleep, trying to like know you're going to sleep, but know you're trying to dream while you're falling.
So you have to be in like as you're falling asleep, you have to be in a mindset of like, I want a lucid dream.
I think it was something like that. This has been years.
I always forget you're a hippie. You need to wear like drug rub or whatever so I remember you're a hippie. Because you're just into like lucid dreaming. And what else? You like crystals?
Yeah, I think I lucid dreamed.
No. I never got into crystals.
Not yet, dude. You need to
Not yet. Yeah.
I forget who was telling me.
We got to put a motherfucking opal up here.
We got this money tree. The money tree's looking good too. I remember somebody was like, "What's going to happen to that money tree? It's sprouting new little fucking things."
Ha ha ha. New businesses.
And now we got a new mixer.
Yeah, haters. No. Sorry, I'm goofing. I lucid dream, but then like after I lucid dream like a couple times, and then after that I came into contact with the sleep demon. Ooh. And I was like, no more of that.
Wait, is that the one? Yeah, wait. What's it normally called?
Sleep.
Well, the witch on your back is I think what you're thinking about.
I've never had a witch on my back.
I've had the witch on my back.
Is that the one where you try to get up, but they're just like sitting on you?
It didn't feel like something was sitting on me, but it was something like that. You never heard of the witch on your back?
You're like awake and you feel like a witch is on your back?
It's the way it felt for me.
Awake. You're just like...
But you are conscious. It does. It is. This is how it felt for me. I used to have. I don't remember if y'all had been to my old like. I don't even know if it was like this when y'all would have been over. But I used to have no box spring, just a mattress on the floor.
Yeah, classic.
And classic. No, this was like in my
your parents.
Back in my parents. And so I could feel like every step and shit back then. Like, and for the way it felt for me. The two times I had it felt like something was in the room with me and I could feel like this is how it felt. It felt like I could feel footsteps walking next to the bed and then like stop on my side. And I was trying to wake up and I couldn't wake up. And like I was like trying to wake up and I could feel like I was awake and feel my body, but nothing could move. And then when I finally did wake up, it was like I forced.
You like broke through whatever it was.
I mean, that's how it felt. I don't.
No,
it could have been just a
that's
weird nightmare, but that's how it felt both times.
That sounds awful.
It was nuts, but it's like but you still wake up and you're not. I mean, for me, I didn't wake up and I was like, what the?
You're not scared.
Like, I mean, I was and wasn't, like, because then once you wake up and nothing's around, you kind of go back to fucking.
I kept thinking I was waking up scared, and then I did a test, and I just had sleep apnea because I would wake up. I would wake up with my heart racing, not be able to breathe, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" I'm just like, "No, you're just fat." And not breathing. But because I've always talked about like having anxiety and stuff like that. I was just like, "Oh, I must have had a stressful dream I can't remember. That's why my heart is racing." And it's like, no, you stop breathing.
you went to sleep blacked out.
Dude, I had the sleep paralysis guy. I was sleeping. This is grandma couch's era. I was sleeping on my grandma's couch, just like covered and just like laying there. And I woke up and I saw like a crescent moon, you know, in the corner, and then it started getting closer. And I was like, "Wake up, dude! Get up! Get the fuck up! Wake up."
It's just like a shape, right?
Yeah, but then it like turned into how, like, you ever see the movie It, where he comes out of the fridge and he's like, and
his like body's
First
moving like
or
it
second?
shouldn't be moving.
Yeah.
Like stretchy almost.
Yeah, that happened to me at the edge of the couch, and I was like, I guess I'm dead. And I just woke up. Was like, oh man, what's
It's a
the hell
very
was
matter of fact way to sci-fi die.
that? Yeah, I guess I'm dead. What am I gonna do?
Damn, I have the most uneventful. I have the most uneventful sleeping experiences. I've never even
We're
had.
just retarded.
I mean, you
never-
almost died. That's pretty eventful.
yeah, you were choking to death on your own fat.
Well, no, I don't see it as eventful because I was upset. I wanted to die, and
You're like, oh god damn
I
it.
like woke up. I was like, God damn it, finish the job. No, I have a lot of dreams where I'll be in class, or I'll be in class and I have to like get there, but I'm like, oh, I forgot the fucking book, and then I'm walking through halls and I'm like, where the fuck's my locker? Like, I just have
Wait, you still have high school dreams?
sometimes.
Do you ever get any babes?
No, dude. Every
That's probably for the best.
every sex dream I have, I wake up like right before it's about to happen.
That's better than going through them, because if I've never came in my sleep.
I don't know. I kind of want to wake up with cum in my pants, dude.
Yeah, it probably feels great, but when you don't, you just wake up like, oh, I have to jerk off now.
Well, I told you the one time, I've said this before, but the one time I woke up humping.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
I woke up just like, what? And like, I'm still half awake, and I did like 2 thrusts in the air. And I was like, what the fuck?
It's a shitty way to wake up, because you're going from thinking you're fucking to realize you're just being a
Were you
dummy.
standing up?
No, I was laying in bed, and I was just woke up thrusting upward. It'd be so funny if I woke up like, dude, I'm on the side of the bed,
Just reaching, doing a reacher.
No, I'm gonna choke you.
That'd be great to wake up.
I feel like that'd be a great way to wake to be sleeping while a woman you're seeing is around.
Yeah.
And they just see you just there asleep. Just. It's like, who are you having sex with in your dream? Just point.
Baby.
What's your name again?
That would be brutal if you hit the fucking while you're sleeping saying someone else's name, because there's nothing you can do about it, and you just have to like, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's what I just like. We were both fucking her.
That's why.
Damn.
That's why you're the man, dude. That's why you're the man. always on your
Make
toes.
clink candy. You guys got to clink coat. Oh, you got to
Like, wait.
All right. I just need something to clink.
Oh, I thought that was. I forgot. You're not drinking tonight either.
Yeah.
Why are you? I know why I'm not. I've been talking about on this podcast for months. that
Oh
I'm
yeah,
off
you
the
found
road.
out you were on High Society the other night.
Yeah, you
exactly
literally
what happened.
showed your ass, dude.
I don't remember doing any of that. Jules was just telling me, she was like,
That's
"The
not an
podcast-
expression. Nate showed his ass.
we walked in here today, Jules. I guess listen to that because of how fucked up I came.
Yeah.
Listen to that shit.
Yeah.
And she was telling me about something we were talking about on there, and I was like, I don't I don't remember. She was like, you were participating. I was like, nice. Like, I'm glad.
Dude, even when, you're good at being blacked out.
You are, from talking, specifically, it's mostly around you when I get blacked out and then like go back to ask questions. That's what I get from you is I'm pretty solid at being blacked out.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you are clearly shit-faced. But when you told me how early you blacked out, I was like, really?
Dude, I'm trying to get blacked out at Pet Shop. I've never been blacked out at Pet Shop, even when I was helping host.
It's a good time. The blackout usually comes at Lucky's. You start the drinking at Pet Shop, but then you get cheap drinks at Lucky's right down the block. It's like a 2-block thing.
Yeah.
Also, I don't plug it enough on this show. I don't know if anybody in here lives.
You don't post it enough either, dude.
I know, but it's just because it's just always good. It doesn't. It like needs nothing. That's why I don't do it. But
until
I know until it's not.
Yeah.
But like it's this free show the first and third Thursday of every month in Jersey City that we do. We all hang out there all the time.
Next one's
tomorrow.
Now.
Well, yeah, the next one is today. But then after that, the next one's the 18th.
Yeah.
We were just talking to Zach. Zach was talking about coming through and just like
Amico.
Yeah,
you had Kevin Ryan there a while ago.
Yeah, like we have like
people stop through.
Yeah, it's a fun hang and it's free.
I've had a lot of guests on the show up.
Yeah. Colin's been through. I mean, a bunch of people. O'Connor.
We'll talk about this after. I'll ask you like, but do they?
Aaliyah Janine came. Titties looking great.
Do they pay you?
Pet Shop does?
Yeah.
They pay me. We don't get paid a lot. We get paid by like drink sales. We get like 15 or 10% of the drink sales. So, but
no, that's good.
So the bros would come through, buy a drink, like a little bit of that goes into our pockets.
Yeah.
And then we go spend it at Lucky's. It's a good time.
It's a good day. It's a fun time.
You can watch me bum cigarettes.
yeah. Andy's big for bumming cigs during Pet Shop.
I'm the king of bumming.
You don't get too fucked up because you usually got to drive back, but
yeah.
Do you go to Lucky's too?
I haven't yet.
Yeah, Andy. I mean, but that's honestly like you would have to crash if Andy comes to Lucky's.
Yeah,
I know somebody's going to drive up with you, so you'll be fine.
Maybe.
Well, hopefully you get a driver. Unless you're going to crash, you can definitely crash, obviously. But
I might ride up with Andy. I'll figure it out if that's okay. So then I can just get
then you can like half crash and then be not too far from home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice like you sober up and then just leave. When the last time I crashed at your spot, that was like the thing.
Yeah.
I was like pretty ruined. Yeah. And then as I don't think I ever really went to sleep because your roommate's cat came in and just was yeah. But I sobered up, got a Red Bull, and hit the road, hit the old dusty trail.
Diesel's been doing that. Right when we go to fucking bed, he's like, I want to play. Like, this cat plays fetch.
Yeah.
Dude, it'll be so goddamn.
Cat plays fetch?
Yeah, dude, he's a dog.
All right, well, I was going to make fun of it, but when you say it like that, now it's sick.
Nah, he'll literally like he'll have the fucking ball and he'll like go up to you, like, he'll give you this look like, fucking throw it.
But you gotta make videos of your goofy cat playing fetch.
Yeah.
It's like retarded.
I posted on my Facebook. I do have a video. I'll show you guys. What's retarded about that? It's fun stuff.
It's fun, but cats, when's the last time you saw a cat play fetch?
The other night, Diesel plays fetch.
That feels like you got me, but I don't know why.
Hey, Nate, he's right. You asked him directly, but not directly.
You can't get mad at it because I answered. I answered you the question you asked.
I left out a key thing. I should have been like, except Diesel.
Ooh, but I worked around that.
Dude, what'd you guys do?
Oh wait, I'm not.
This weekend?
Yeah,
Friday was a full on recovery day.
Oh yeah.
Like full on recovery day.
Wait, this is, I don't know if this is gonna be super funny, but my favorite part of Nate blacking out is like we're leaving gas, we go to the deli, you get fucking chopped cheese and a Pedialyte and all, and like 3 bags of chips.
I also am so proud of my blacked out self. Like grabbing Pedialyte while blacked out is a pro move.
Yeah.
And then we were driving out of the city. And then you saw a deli or something and you go, oh, can we stop there? I'm so hungry. And I go, Nate, you bought a chopped cheese. And you just went, what? You laughed so hard. And then you this was, by the way, the second I said that, you remembered because you immediately reached your arm to where it was.
I did this.
And then this is where Nate, even blacked out, absolute sweetheart, took the chopped cheese, looked at half of it, and just went, here you go. And I was like, for real? And I was like, because I could use half of a chopped cheese right now.
You guys had a real Lion King moment. Wasn't that in the Lion King? It was like, and gave the
Mufasa gave. Oh yeah, Rafiki gave Simba the chopped cheese.
Yeah, dude. The way you say it, when you say it, it sounds racist. Rafiki gave Simba the chopped cheese. Come on, man.
It's just because Rafiki's a monkey and then it's a chopped cheese, which is just a classically hood ass sandwich.
That means code with me and my friends.
When we aren't around, that's what y'all say. The Rafikis are wildin'.
Couple Rafikis coming in the neighborhood.
Yeah, not in my neighborhood. You gotta write that.
Yeah, I was using like you and
We gotta
Julia.
finish that show.
You remember the idea? Because if we could remember the idea,
Yeah.
what is it? What was it?
It was I was a racist dude moving into like a black neighborhood.
Our neighborhood.
Well, yeah, not in our.
Not in my neighborhood because it's like a double entendre where I'm not in my neighborhood and it's like the was racist now not racist, and then through the power of black acceptance,
The black community.
Yeah.
I call my friends up and go, these people aren't too bad.
I think I figured it out, dude. I think we just broke the movie. I'm gonna write it.
Let's do it.
We need white Klansmen. We need the other clans. Oh,
Easy.
got plenty of.
I was gonna say that's redundant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need some black black friends too.
we got a lot. We got a bunch.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is gonna be a hit.
Need some triple black friends.
Man, dude, I saw a trailer. I went to see a movie. It's called Sisu. It's
Ooh, the dude killing Nazis.
yeah, but he's not killing Nazis because they're Nazis. It's not. They just happen to be Nazis.
He's just a murderer.
No, he's
He's
soldier.
more killing. He's killing people who stole his gold. They happen to be Nazis.
Yeah,
Was he
John
Jewish?
Wick. No.
Okay.
Finnish.
Just a guy with gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
Was that racist that I heard he had gold and went Jew?
No, because it's
It's
Nazis.
Because
anti-Semitic.
it's not.
Yeah,
Can black people be anti-Semitic?
not in my opinion.
I don't know.
In my opinion, no. I got to tell you a joke I'm trying to work on later.
Well, I mean, there is that video. That
could
one.
be
There's like one really bad video that makes black people look pretty anti-Semitic. The one where the dude's like trying to the white guy is clearly like trying to talk like to the black Israelites, but like you can't believe like Hitler this, and they're like, oh, we love Hitler. He killed y'all. You ever seen that, Joe?
The son of Yakub, dude. He killed
Was
the
that when
sons of
they
Yakub.
were? Was that when they were outside Barclay?
Yeah. That was when they were
because like
supporting Kyrie.
I never
just,
seen that, but dude, if I would have heard that, I was like, yo, this guy's kind of right.
I got a whole joke about listening to the doc and then going, ooh, I'm kind of getting into this. Until they say the Holocaust didn't
Dude,
happen. And
it's
then
crazy. Like you ask a Jewish person, like, you're white, right? They'll be like, no. I'm like, so black people are Jews, and they'll be like, no. I don't get. What are you?
How often do you have that conversation?
Sometimes. Jewish friends, I'm like, black people are Jews. I'm like, shut up, dude.
I feel when it comes to all of that for me, I'm like, who cares who's a Jew? We're all cheap.
The Lord,
The Lord.
heaven.
Yeah,
rules
Nate,
to get
getting into heaven matters.
Yeah, it's God's ticket. You're either a Jew or a Christian. Nothing else.
I think we all get into heaven. I think even bad people get into heaven.
No,
I don't think heaven's a place.
That's Jewish.
I think heaven.
There's no hell in Judaism.
Wait, what?
There's no hell in Judaism.
Ooh, might look into that.
I was watching this dumb doc that's probably retarded, doesn't mean anything. It was about like people who had near death experiences.
Yeah.
And then they're telling
What's
like,
it called? 1,000 Ways to Die?
no, those were actual death experiences, I think.
Wasn't that like a true TV show?
Yeah.
Spike TV.
It was like people falling off of ladders and falling on the nails and shit like that. It was Jesus crazy. But no, it was like people who were dying in surgery, or the one was this lady. She was like underwater for 30 minutes and like all her bones were broken.
What?
How'd they break?
She was kayaking in like the 90s, and somebody who was going before her, they like got stuck on like a weird way in like a fucked up block in the safe way. And the way they blocked the safe way to go made it her boat have to go down an actual waterfall.
Oh.
So she's in like a kayak, so she's like it's around her waist and shit. She just falls off.
Damn, they like fucking Looney Tunes her.
Yeah. But like by accident, like they just were dumb also and got stuck, and she went down like and then it's a waterfall, so the thing is just pushing her down and mangling her body, and she was on the story is she was under there for like 30 minutes apparently. Some like guys got her out thinking they were gonna find a dead lady. Yeah. And she came back. She didn't have like no real brain damage and shit.
Not to cut you off. Wait, underwater?
Yeah, she says like when they're interviewing her, she's like, I mean, and they have like she has all her pictures of her like because her legs were fucked from that experience, like her and like all of
they're probably twisted. Like, her body was super mangled.
Yeah, dude, when you kayak, you gotta be twisted.
But so they talking to a couple people who had like near-death experiences, and a lot of them say this a similar thing like they experienced, like not being scared when you're dying, and like this peace and like seeing all these colors and feeling like you're being greeted and all of that. That's how like they were. But I mean, these could be people who are on the same subreddit and then just say the same fucking thing. But people also say that about lucid dreaming, and I for real know I did like that for a second.
But also too, like everyone said, like whenever everyone who does MDMA. That's what it's called, right?
Molly?
Yeah, no.
Acid?
No, what's the fucking... It's more of a Joe Rogan drug.
I think it's...
DMT.
DMT, yeah. When everyone does DMT, they always say like a similar thing, something about like aliens greeting them. So I could see like... we're all different to a degree, but we're all sort of like biologically pretty similar. Yeah. I could see as you're dying, a similar thing start to happen. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it's like...
It could be a chemical to just make you calm.
It could be a chemical that's just like, oh, this is how we help them from spazzing too hard DMT before they die.
You think that's a chemical to make you feel good about dying? That's
what it is.
Well, don't they call it the dream molecule or something?
Yeah.
So it's not... You're probably not going to a weird place in your mind. You're just feeling what it feels like to die.
Yeah.
Huh. We should do DMT.
No way.
I have DMT here from
That's funny.
Really?
I got it from I don't want to say his name.
How do you do it?
What the ones
There's
I got
multiple ways. I've heard vapes.
It's a friend we have's brother gave me like these herbs. They're not weed or anything. They're like herbs that he like melted DMT over, which is supposed to be the way you do this one is you just smoke it. I think Butterly had done it.
You want to do it?
Huh?
You want to do it?
Do I want to do it?
Yeah.
No, I'm honestly now I've just had it for so long that I'm like think it's probably old. Yeah. I don't want to get rid of it either because you don't just throw away DMT.
No,
but I've had it for since whenever I did Stoner Dad.
You have some faded ass squirrels out there. Some faded squirrels.
Let them munch DMT.
Yeah, they'll wake up. They'll start walking on their legs. But
wait,
I'm late for work.
I'm late for squirrel work.
I gotta go to the squirrel factory.
Oh, this is nuts. I'm sorry. I'll sit out the rest. Is DMT the one? I feel like I heard fucking Ari talking about this on a podcast forever ago, where he felt like he did it and then he went to like some underwater village
lived a
for
whole
like
life.
6 months.
Is that salvia?
No, I think he said it was DMT, but he did like a life, or maybe it was salvia.
And salvia is the one where the weed you leave your body.
I remember I was like on the fence about salvia. Yeah. And then I saw a kid in college do it and I didn't like how he looked while he was on it. It scared me.
Dude, if you're not possessed, if you're not possessed by a demon and your body like it's cool, you'll be fine on salvia.
You smoked it?
No.
I did before. I did a senior week, but they had like...
I thought you said seizure week.
Doing salvia, DMT, and nothing else.
You're just trying to break our brains. No, a senior week, they had like you could buy like levels to it. This is when it like was first kind of coming around, and we went to, I think it was Ocean City. I went to Ocean City, Maryland for a senior week, and they had like super strong ones and like low ones, and I got the low ones. The only thing I remember, it didn't last long. I remember like being like laughy, thinking my like leg was like longer than it was. And then
just one leg?
Yeah. And then at some point I thought my hips fell like off my body, like I detached, but it didn't feel like it would like hurt. It just felt like I separated.
You
and
just
then
left your body. You left your legs behind.
Yeah, and then I remember grabbing my ass and like fucking put them back on.
Wait, you're telling me in the middle of Ocean City there was a moment where you were like by yourself and you slapped your ass and you're like, all better.
I was in the parking lot of where like our we had like a house that we rented that was like a little community. Yo, also with this community, it was these Jamaican niggas who were they were extorting children. I mean, we were like 18, but if you got caught smoking, they would be like, you're going to get kicked out unless you pay a fee.
Yeah.
But they were just like walking, like they walked my boy Corey to an ATM.
We should do that
for $300.
We should extort kids.
You could definitely scare teenagers enough like that. If they're like naive enough.
I bet you they were security that worked there, but then they were like, if you don't want us to tell on you, cough it up. I don't think they like owned the building.
You're probably right about that, yeah.
So we got to get jobs of security and then extort teens.
Nah, dude, snitches get stitches. We can't snitch.
Yeah,
that's why they're giving us money so we don't snitch.
You should have put them. You should have put them down, dude.
They didn't get me. They got this guy named AJ that I know, and they got my boy Corey, and we were like it was like a kind of a complexish thing, and we were AJ.
You know what's crazy? They're like, we're going to tell the landlord on you. Didn't your friends sell drugs? Like, weren't they like, not those particular guys, but weren't they like, I mean, it's been long enough. They sold drugs in high school, and like they're worried about some security guy.
Well, that wasn't my friends who sold drugs. Those friends didn't graduate on time. They weren't seniors.
Yeah, okay.
They were still waiting on sophomore week.
I used to call them super seniors, like when I was out of school finally, and they were still in school.
Dude, when I was in sixth grade, there was a kid that was 16, really? Like a legit 16-year-old in my sixth grade class. This is Detroit, though.
I got jumped by this kid who was like 14 when I was in sixth grade. He was supposed to be in 9th or 10th.
Yeah.
Big dumb.
You're supposed to be in 10th grade if you're sixth.
I wouldn't say that to him now. No, he's still probably not.
Right in the head.
Yeah.
Still big.
Well, not even about being big. Just probably just
got whatever's going on up there makes him punchy.
Just whatever makes you not give a fuck when you're fucking that young. You don't just lose it.
That makes sense.
You know, I mean, you can lose it, but therapy and shit like that. I don't think niggas I was growing up with lost it.
Yeah.
I always feel like if you're like 16 in sixth grade, they should just like find you a job. They should just find you like they
should just give up on you.
No, they should just help you out. Be like, go around to like a fucking place where you can learn how to weld or something. And they're like, yo, can you teach us, kid, please?
I feel like he's trying to be Black Billy Madison.
Just
that'd be fun.
He's running through all the grades. You got to get to that high school real quick. He has to catch up.
Well, no, that was his problem. He was only running through one grade.
Yeah.
He was just running through 8th grade over and over again.
He just kept getting bodied by 8th grade.
Dude, sixth grade was a pretty embarrassing year in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What was going on?
It was like the end of my pissing the bed run. So sometimes I would get caught.
That's so funny.
The pissing the bed series.
You've never had a couple years when it was my pissing the bed era.
Oh no,
my pissing the bed era was like kind of appropriate. It was like 3 to 5.
No, I was like
I've done it since then.
6 to 13. No, 11.
Yo, you had a late stage pissing era too?
I was peeing the bed. I would have like trick every so often. I would get an 8th grade pee to bed and I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah. But how do people know you did it?
One time, because I don't
scream about it at school.
I didn't have a shower. One day I was running really late.
And you still went?
Yeah. I had to catch the bus and I was just crying on the way to school.
Yo, I feel like when I was young, if I had a piss, like you were in what grade? 6th grade? I would have known I smelled like piss.
I knew.
That wasn't
like, I gotta be at school.
Wasn't the problem.
It was that I can't miss the bus anxiety.
I can't be late for school. I gotta be in school. Or I'm gonna get beat when I get home.
I'd have been like, fuck school. I'd have left like I was going to school and then just had a day.
I think
they would have called and my mom would. I just came home
because my dad leaves for work at like 10.
You could have pulled it off.
If he would have worked up, if he would have been up, and I would have been like,
no, that's what I'm saying. You leave and wander.
No.
Not where you live.
No.
I mean, where I lived wasn't great either when I was doing that shit. It's just, I mean, it wasn't Detroit. But
he lives in Detroit.
It wasn't fucking Detroit. But I feel like as a kid,
you Google Maps of his neighborhood. That's not a wandering neighborhood.
But as a kid, you can kind of get away wandering though. People don't really bother kids for no reason.
Yeah, dogs do.
Yeah, there's no
Stray dogs do by the kids.
There's no adults out there that are just gonna see gold when they see a piss covered child.
Yeah.
They're like,
That's
oh,
a
a
kid
child I can super take advantage of. My friend Jeffy Epstein's gonna pay a lot for him.
I literally
kidnapping LeMaire for the island.
Oh, dude,
Covered in piss.
This guy gives good fucking back rubs. Don't sell him short.
He didn't have the skills then.
Dude,
He didn't have back rubs.
Bro,
He was still pissing.
He's gonna get knots and come out of these dudes. Do not sell my
You
man
are a
short.
thick boy. He did have ass to squeeze.
Oh, dude, they would just roll you around and just have their way.
No way, dude, not me. I mean, get off me. You guys are fucking gay. Fuck off me.
Yeah, you
That'd be
definitely
so
hit a hard
fun.
Fuck
freezer
off
back
me,
then.
freezers.
That'd
Yeah.
be so funny on Epstein Island. Be like, yo, I didn't know this was gay shit.
Yo, bring Hillary, dude.
I thought chicks were gonna rape me.
Yeah, dude,
Bring Hillary over here. Let her eat my ass.
Yeah. Bring fucking Hill Dog. Where's Giselle at? Ghislaine, I'm sorry. Where's Ghislaine?
Oh, yeah.
Just lay that. Yeah.
She got some hammers.
Yeah.
Let Ghislaine suck out my whatever the fuck it's called.
Venom.
You better watch yourself. She still got hitters out here in these streets.
I'm pro Ghislaine. I ain't talking anything
Pro
bad.
Ghislaine.
Yeah. I'm pro Ghislaine
With
over
the
here.
H though. You gotta remember you spell it Ghislaine. Jhizz Lane.
Yeah. Now that we're bringing up Horny shit, you would have had. I wish you would have been on Spook Show with us.
You would have loved.
Did you ask when they were just like it was too many people?
Yeah.
How
many people? It was
just
you
us
guys
three.
and Zach?
I've seen them do. We've done 3
Sit the
guests
camera.
They
before.
usually break the camera down into threes.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
You would have loved Spook Show though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
dude,
softcore porn.
Because
Yeah.
Zach usually fucking throws up a movie where we see tits once.
Yeah.
Dude, this was like every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And they were top notch tits.
They were
Yeah.
great. They were great titties, and they were like there was like a scene where the ladies got naked. They
Yeah.
got in a hot tub. They were like, "Look
They,
at
like,
these diamonds we found," and they were like, "Okay, let's get out the hot tub." It was like a 3-minute scene. They got in the hot tub at the start of the scene. They got out.
Diamonds and
Yeah.
Well, no, they got in the hot tub to look at the diamonds. They had already had them. It was literally just
so you could just see their titties in a circle
They were just,
Yeah,
they
it
were
was-
just tits out.
and just like a top down view of the diamonds.
not even.
I can
And
see
then-
the sheen, dude. I can see the scene. In my
No,
head.
and then whenever they put clothes back on, there was one tits. You know Bridget B, right?
No.
No? You know Bridget B? Because she's got big titties that hang in a specific way.
No.
She had very similar to Bridget B's tits.
Pull up Bridget B.
I would love to.
We're about to lose Andy. Fuck.
Yeah. Andy's gone, guys.
But what were you saying about Bridget? Oh, you can't do both. So Bridget B. These titties apparently were a lot like Bridget B's.
Yeah.
But they were like it for real,
Gotta
for
go
real.
big.
It didn't like the
Okay.
how gratuitous they were shooting the movie. It didn't feel like it was from the 80s.
Well, I'm bringing this
Yeah.
up just because of cleavage.
Okay.
But yeah. She's kind of like slightly long.
We're not gonna pull the titties on the YouTube.
No.
Okay. Oh, no.
She has Sarah J's boobs.
All right. That's one the listeners
But,
all know.
So anytime that girl would wear
Except
clothes,
they were like real.
They're real.
A lot of
they
them in the
probably
movie.
weren't real.
That was the 80s. Remember how they looked? That was the 80s.
They fake tits in the 80s.
But they didn't look like they were undeniably fake tits in the 80s. They weren't like passable for real fake tits.
They
in
might
the
have been
80s.
real at the time.
That's what I'm saying. I think this lady's tits were real in that movie. I know that's a lot to unpack
Maybe
right now,
the
Andy,
big
because they were
ones is a lot to unpack. I'm trying not to come my
happened?
pants.
What
they were really good. They were just really good titties.
Oh, but no, she would always have dope cleavage, and then there was this other chick with like small perky tits, and then she would always wear half.
Yeah, save
She would always thanks guys. She would always wear half shirts with like slight underboob. It was like the movie was like bad acting and not well made, but
It's
like
just this guy making a movie to be horny.
but but I'm saying like the attention to horny detail
Yeah.
was like oh this dude's a learned horny man.
yeah, there
this
was like
guy-
a scene. There was like
pervert.
the girls were like wearing little shorts, and there was like a scene where the guy was like trying to make her find stuff. He was like, "Find these diamonds," and threw her over a desk. So then her ass is just in the camera, little
Yeah.
shorts. Yeah, all right. I'm just really excited about how this movie was. We've been holding this in. I'm moving. We'll move.
It got Nate so much he brought up whatever Amy. That's just for context.
Because I felt like we were going to leave in that state we left
Yeah.
after the whatever Amy when we were all
Gotta
just
get her back.
fired up. Yeah, I want to get her back, but I know it's just because
It was a good episode.
it was a good
great.
episode.
Dude,
She was
can you
a,
imagine her in your domain?
Yeah.
She lives in Jersey. She can come just here. Not even gas.
I'm not letting her leave.
You're going to set up a trap. You're like, Jules, set up a trap.
She's hard now.
Jules, what the fuck is for dinner?
Don't you make mac and cheese again.
She's going to have to make glizzies. We're going to have to be able to watch Amy House of Glizzy.
Yeah, can you make kielbasa?
What's that? The jaws where you...
That's the long glizzy. That's the glizzy that's like in the circle. It's the Polish glizzy.
That's the intestine-shaped glizzy.
Yeah.
What are the hottest like foods ladies can eat?
I mean, cucumber. That's like a throwback.
Well, I don't mean just like straight phallic shape. Like, I feel like,
because you know what? No one eats a cucumber like a dick.
yeah, no, you eat slices.
Yeah.
Pickles. Everybody eats pickles like that.
Everybody does eat pickles like dicks. Bananas.
Soft serve ice cream. That's a pretty good one to watch a pretty lady eat.
Soft serve ice cream is pretty great.
I'll definitely watch a pretty lady
lollipops.
eat. Yeah.
Lollipops.
Beef stroganoff.
For some reason, I feel like
Dude, roast beef out of you.
Just watch her cut it open.
Honestly, if a girl eats a big meal, I'll be like, yeah.
Well,
You know what I mean?
but if she's fat, you won't like it.
No.
Unless you like
but
her because she's fat.
No, I mean just like oh.
So do you watch mukbangs?
Well, yes. No, I don't. No. Mukbangs,
You just want a full girl.
Mukbangs are disgusting. I don't like that.
But wait,
I just
what?
mean like
Have you
just like,
jerked off to a mukbang?
No.
Okay.
just like a girl, you take a girl to a cookout and she gets the stuff. She's not like
She's not being like, I'm just going to get one wing and one deviled
It's
egg.
like, no, show out.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Steph's always like a fucking, like she always drinks wine or like a low calorie seltzer or something.
Yeah.
And I saw her like real drunk one time drinking a beer. And I was like, that's hot.
Yeah.
I like watching
dude.
you drink that beer.
Yeah.
It would make you furious, I think, though, if like I feel like if you're like dating a chick that's fat and she's like doing that, you're
you're
not helping
Damn,
this.
It's not.
Now that I realize what you're talking about, you
Yeah.
locked in on such a true thing because you see it a lot at like remember I was telling you in the car about like my one friend group with my friend Pat, and they're all like a lot of country music loving white chicks and stuff.
Yeah.
And like those country music white chicks, like when they're drinking beer but they're still thin and hot.
Yeah.
Like there's something hot about it. It's like the same logic when you see like a young hot mom with a baby and you're like, oh yeah, you didn't let that baby send you to shit.
Yeah. That's always
I mean, unless it's number one, it's easier to strike back from that. Give her 2 babies. See how she comes back.
yeah.
Give her 2 babies.
2 babies is harder to bounce back from.
Yeah, fair enough. But then that just makes her the bigger queen.
Yeah. I mean,
Dude, I'm sorry. We were listening to this thing, me and Matt, it's about this guy named Arthur Schopenheimer, and he was saying that like girls, he was like a woman's existence is to please a man. And that, like, I wish I could remember. I'm so sorry. It was so funny.
just give it a second. Give it a second to get the thoughts together.